I mean, we are not the only company in the world that makes quality supplements. For a long time, we were the only company that aspired in certain categories like CoQ10 or omega-3s or things like that. But when it comes to vitamins, most companies, they don't make any of their products.
Right.
So even if they have the intention of creating something special, they're relying on a third-party manufacturer, a contract manufacturer to do it. And kind of that's the rub. That's where things sort of disconnect when someone else is trying to do the work for you. As you know, it's sort of when it comes to home cooking, the special ways you do things, only you do those things. It's very hard to find someone else who's going to give the same attention to detail. And when I originally started my company, I had no intention of making products. I had every intention of designing amazing products.
Right.
But what I quickly found out, I could design amazing products, but no one could make amazing products. So then I was forced to have to, and it was very, very difficult. I was forced to make the products myself. And initially, for the first, say, 7 or 8 years, maybe longer, that my company existed, anyone who was getting my products, I was making them. I made every single product. I made the capsules, I put the capsules in the bottle. So until, say, about 30 years ago, every product at my company was made by me.
You talk about something that we feature, certainly on the Monday night show, American Dreams. Andrew is the embodiment of an American dream.
It's been a long time, so it seems like it was yesterday, but it's hard to believe that it was now 39 years ago that I put vitamins in my first bottle of products. So it's pretty wild. And
would it be fair to say, I mean, knowing you like I do, that today your drive and passion for it is the same, if not more than it was even 39 years ago?
Definitely not the same. I'm more excited, more impassioned, and I say this all the time, I'm having more fun doing my job than I've ever had it, that I see greater opportunity to provide products that make a profound difference in people's lives than ever before. Just even to think now that we've figured out how to do pet vitamins, how to do children's vitamins, because we were not going to make tablets. I couldn't do things that added more additives. So I'd rather not make a product than make a product that was like everyone else's.
It's a wholesome message, there's no doubt. Just real quick, and then we're going to go to the phones. A quick introduction on glucosamine, because this is another big one for a lot of us. Healthier joints, better flexibility, a great item.
It's another product that when we first introduced this, one of my first product was a glucosamine product back in 1979.
Wow.
So we've known about glucosamine, or I've known about glucosamine for a long time. One of the unfortunate things is as an ingredient becomes more and more popular, and as the public decides to adopt this ingredient and adopt its benefits, the unfortunate thing that happens is that all of a sudden people start taking shortcuts.
Right.
So all of a sudden it's not good enough to follow the research and make a glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate product. People have to start using glucosamine hydrochloride. Doesn't have the science, doesn't have the benefits, but it's basically about half as expensive. So all of a sudden it looks like someone's selling a really affordable bottle of glucosamine. But you have to read the fine print on the back to realize it's not glucosamine sulfate, it's glucosamine HCl. Or they do a blend and it will say glucosamine HCl and sulfate, and it's 99% HCl and only 1% sulfate. So this is one of those products that, what is the Latin thing, caveat emptor, buyer beware, that you have to become good at reading labels, that there still are glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate products you could find that have the proper forms. Unfortunately, most chondroitin is the sodium salt of chondroitin. For those of us who are watching our sodium levels, you don't want extra sodium coming from your supplement because it's typically not declared on the label. We use the calcium and potassium salts, so the calcium chondroitin sulfate and potassium glucosamine sulfate. So you get electrolytes, minerals that are desirable, and you're not getting additional sodium. So there's more than meets the eye with the typical glucosamine chondroitin supplement. And again, typical in the reviews on our product, that and this is a lot of the questions are asked, that I take other people's glucosamine, it doesn't work, why will yours work? Ours will work because it's the form that follows the science. Theirs didn't work because it wasn't the proper form. Typically also glucosamine chondroitin are in tablets, hard to tolerate, hard to swallow, don't necessarily fully dissolve, aren't necessarily delivering their ingredients fully available. So we, again, ultrafine powder in a capsule delivers everything you need, everything you want, without stomach upset or any problems at all.
And don't forget, we have that special pricing through till midnight tonight. Let's head over this way. Andrew, turmeric, just before we speak to, I think it's Juanita who's going to be on the phone.